All right, Coach. So you have your season opener this weekend on the road against Dallas. So just kind of tell us your thoughts about that.
Really looking forward to it. I think the guys are all ready to play. We've had a good couple of weeks of practice and in preparation for Dallas. Like I said, the guys, what I'm getting from them is more excited and ready to play and a little bit of confidence more than a shy and reservedness and nervousness that you see sometimes with new programs and when we're as young as we are. The guys are kind of acting more mature, like they're a seasoned team, and they've already had a number of games under the belt, and that's really encouraging to see.
Tez, as part of the team, what are you seeing from yourself being prepared for this weekend and from your teammates?
From the teammates, we had a great practice yesterday. I see a lot of confidence, excitement, and I think we're ready to come together and put everything that we worked on in one unit on the field, get the best nine out there, and we should be pretty good. And for me, I expect to come in and do what's asked and give everything I got to get a win at the end of the day.
Okay. Other than him, Coach, who are you expecting to be some, standouts for this weekend?
Any guy that we put on the mound, I think, has got the ability to stand out. Drew Williams and Will Peters, those two are guys that I know for sure are going to start some games. Same thing with Tez and Sparks and Sharp and a lot of other guys that we have that are coming in, Jose. As far as offensive and defensive wise, I think Will, again, he's got good speed and can come up with some big hits. And I think Nick Brooks is going to swing the bat well. And along with all 1 through 9 it's hard to name just a couple of kids. Defensive wise, I think Prince Tolbert's going to have the outfield locked down in center field for us. Same way in the middle with Heath Ford and Lucas Murphy and Brandon Jones. Those guys run in the middle along with Island. The same way with the guys that we got in the corners, Trey Petit, Bobby Lucas. We have so many guys that we can put in at any time that aren't any worse than we have out there. So it's almost like if I take one guy out and put another guy in, we're not losing anything. We're either gaining or at least staying the same as where we're at. So there's not a big drop off from the guys that we substitute in and move in. So which is a good thing for me because it makes it hard to make a lineup when you have a bunch of guys that are that even and that are all that good together.
And Tez, did you played JUCO, right?
Mm-hmm.
So coming from a JUCO, your fall season was a little shorter this year than in previous years. How do you, stay focused and kind of still prepare when your season was a little shorter than normal?
A couple of guys used to get together and we stay on a workout routine, a throwing routine, and one of the main things is we set goals for the spring season, so we know we have to meet to perform in the fall when we're off season, to perform in the fall for the spring. So we don't want to let each other down. So we have to keep working basically.
So with some of these rain days, how you as coach, how have you, kept the morality going and kept the spirits up, even though you may not actually be playing on the field?
One thing we did is we scheduled it around to the days that looked like we were going to be able to get on the field. We could get some live game reps. So Tez threw a lot of the pitchers through and a lot of the hitters, just like a live scrimmage, just like if we were playing. And we've been lucky and fortunate enough to take advantage of that outside on the field. And as far as keeping the morale up, we were able to see from those scrimmages and BP scrimmages things we needed to work on as a team, whether it's offensively, defensively, or pitching. And so rainy days we had when we got in the gym with the addition of the cage that we have and the other nets that we have in there, we were able to focus on those weak points and stuff and get more what's the word I'm looking for? Specific instruction based on the needs we saw of the pitchers or the needs we saw of infielders or outfielders or the hitters. So luckily it was a good match of getting them out there enough times and letting them see what we can do, what we need to work on, and where we need to get better, and then a good mix of being in the gym and having the tools and everything we need in there to work on those things we need to better ourselves on.
Okay, and final question for you, Tess. As such an important role as pitcher, how do you, stay focused and don't let the weight of it fall on your shoulders?
To be a closer, you have to accept the pressure, and you got to have the confidence to do it. That's all. You just got to set goals and put it forward.
Okay, and Coach, just what do you want the Owls fans to know about this weekend and just the Owls program?
I think a lot of people, whether win or lose, I think we're going to be competitive all 4 games, and that's all I've asked the kids to do. I didn't tell them, hey, I want to go win 4 games, or hey, if we lose 4 games, this. I just preach to them, kind of just be competitive and keep the games close, and by doing that, that'll set the standard for the rest of the season. So I want them, the fans and parents and stuff, to know that see this, that we're going to be competitive. There's no doubt in my mind. We've got a special group of kids, every single one of 1 through 35. There's a special group of kids, and they're all willing to work, and they're all hungry. And I think just the excitement and being a part of the first-time program and not wanting their senior year to be their last game is really going to drive us to compete and let us do well.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
And